All right, bye.
No, you can't leave us.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome. Look who I got with me. My first day back after about a week. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for all
Good
your
to
love
see
and
ya.
support. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got Diana Bowles, oil painter, and Akashic Records reader, and so many other things. Astrologer. And we've got wonderful Mark, spirit whisperer, and dog whisperer, and animal communicator, and psychic, and
There you go.
just a general all around good guy.
Yeah, sure is. Sure is.
Oh, it's like
And then we have the wonderful Aley Martin, Heart and Soul Connected.
yes.
Yeah, I'm just glad to be back. Thank you very much. It's great to be here, everybody. And I was just reading about the eclipse last night and where it lies in everybody's it's in the relationship for
The first
for
one,
everybody.
this lunar.
Yeah, the lunar one. It's in relationships, right? So it's in Libra, Mark. So we gotta kind of figure out if we want to let it go
On the south node.
On the south node. We have to make the changes.
Just to add a little more interest. It is definitely about shaking the lint off the dryer, man. Definitely about shaking what no longer serves, getting rid of it.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing with my weight, but I started earlier, so
yeah. But look at you, it's showing. It is really showing.
Yeah, I've lost about let's see, 14 pounds, I guess.
All right.
I still got 20 to go. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy about it.
What? How'd you do that?
I don't know. I feel like if I could see you in person, I wouldn't think you needed to lose weight. But,
well, yeah, but I got big hips and a big stomach, and it's actually going away. Although usually you can see it in someone's face. Yeah. And I think my face has found, or you found them, Lisa? Lisa found my weight. I've done that so many times, Lisa.
Oh, you gotta say, I have birthing hips. That's what you've got to call it.
Hips. That's right. I was a good woman to have a baby. Let's say hi to everybody because I'm getting some messages here to share as well. We've got Willow, we've got Craig, and we've got Wiki, and we've got Lalima, and we have Ness, and
thirsty.
Karen Doyle is here, and Craig Dixon's here. It's wonderful to see all of you. Hypnicity, hello.
Hey.
Yay. Sherry, Voices from the Swamp. Good to see you, honey. All right. I got your question, Ness. And Teresa Ford, I haven't seen you in a while. And I just want to say I love you, darling. And I hope everything is stabilizing for you and your family. And much love to you. And I've been thinking about you an awful lot. So,
exactly.
Yeah. I know it. It was very tragic. You're going to see My Fair Lady. Oh, okay. We'll check that. All right. Any healers in the chat? Hypnicity needs some help with her neck and shoulders. If anybody in the chat can send her some Reiki. Her name is Nalani. And yeah, there you go. We'll get some your way. Yeah, we'll get some your way. Kathy G is here. And Lisa Foster and McGrill, Coyote Rosenbaum. It's nice to see you, dear. Let's see. Balance is the key. Kathy 11. Linda Bishop. No, Linwood, Washington State. Hi, Pierrette. Nice to see you, too. You guys are welcome to put some questions up if you want. Linda Thompson has a new great-grandson. Congratulations, Linda Thompson. I hope you get to see him. That is so cool. Very, very cool. Lisa Niedermeyer. And who else is here? Maya is here. It's good to see you, Maya. And Linda, of course. Laurie Hunsinger is here. Kay Ferguson is here. And Fatima's here. Thank you for being here, everybody. My goodness. Yes, Lisa. General reading. Hypnicity. All right. Rossi. Hello, Rossi. It's good to see you, too. Jen's free. Yes, I did, Lisa. I got your question. Thank you. Maya. All right. I got your question. Myra on the Water. New subscriber. Animal connoisseur. I love everything with eyeballs. Okay. She's on your chat, Mark. Welcome to you, Moira on the Water. And just so you know, this is I'm streaming from Heart and Soul Connected, and my name's Aley. And of course, you know Mark, since you are one of his subscribers. And Diana does a lot of lives with a lot of people, and she's available for readings or paintings or astrology.
Moira is a new subscriber to me because it's the first
She
time
is.
I've seen her name. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, yeah.
You're my new subscriber. I appreciate it very much, Moira.
No, she's your new subscriber.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let her know, who the hell we are.
No, I'm glad you pointed all that out because, like I say, I haven't noticed her in the chat before. So, I know she appreciates.
Yes, I know. We love to
great.
have new people come, and we always
Love it.
will make sure that you get a reading. Yes.
Anything with eyeballs. Okay.
I know. Well, I don't like fish very much, but I like animals that are on the ground. Hi, Harley. Good. Hi, Create Love. Hi, Jody Almquist. And who else? Oh, my goodness.
Sounds like there's a lot of people here today.
There are a lot of people. I've already got 13 questions. All right.
All right.
Yeah. So I guess we best get going. But anybody that is willing to send Reiki, or prayer, Hypnicity's Way, she just asked for it in the chat, and she's willing to accept it. So if anybody can do that for her.
And Rossi's on it. Rossi,
you're on it. Yeah, that's awesome. All right.
And
so
I've been doing a little manipulation too.
All right. Just don't wring her neck.
Nah,
Not All right. So Ness wonders where she is right now and the guide's hopes for her in the future.
This one, guys, on where I am right now. Their future hopes for me.
Hi, Earth Spirit Amy. Nice to see you too. And Christine, hello. Yeah, I don't blame you, Teresa. I don't want to have an alligator in my house or something. They just picked one up that was 750 pounds in New York City in someone's apartment.
An alligator?
Yes.
Is that an elevator or an alligator?
An alligator. And I don't know if it would fit in the elevator.
Yeah, I doubt it. It's like moving a piano.
Yeah, that's it.
Or picking up a Harley.
Okay, Amy is my 14th person who wants a reading, and I'm going to cut it off there. But Lisa Foster asks us also to send prayers for Linda G. She has very high blood pressure, and so of course we will, because she's our girl. So thank you. All right.
I have high blood pressure too, but I have to take blood pressure medicine. I hope Linda's taking hers.
Right. I have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry, I know you got gators. Oh, as I was closing out, Linda, I didn't see yours. We'll see what we can do. Okay. Linda Thompson. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Whoever's ready can go first.
Yeah, but Sherry, we don't all live in the swamp like you.
Down on the bayou.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, Diana.
So, Ness, you need to start setting some boundaries. There are people getting in close to you that really shouldn't be. You have to draw the line. I'm not saying they can't be friends, but what this card is representing is setting a boundary and knowing who you can keep really close, who you can let see the closet, and who needs to not open up the closet door. And there's something that you're running from. But this also, instead of representing running away from the devil, this Krampus is actually who this is. It is like facing it, stand strong and stand in front of them and scare them back. When the devil comes at you, put on your dragon costume and scare him off. It begins with self-nurturing in order to set boundaries, taking care of yourself. So this is the way to move forward. Kangaroo cannot ever move backwards. He has to jump into a circle in order to go back in the direction that he came from, but he cannot walk backwards. It always is forward movement, and it is always about nurturing the baby in his pouch for the next year of its life. And that is something that we need to do for ourselves. Don't forget to nurture yourself. And setting boundaries is one of those ways in which to do it. And you've already got a pretty good idea of who I'm talking about. You've already got the information in your hands. So just keep acting on that. And that is the way to fulfill your hopes for the future.
All right. Wonderful. Mark, you want to go or?
I'll just go quick.
Yeah, no, take your time.
I'm gonna be speedy today, Mr. Speed.
All right,
Okay.
Mr. Speed.
Because your question was message from my guides on where I am right now and their future hopes for me. I love it. I love to read that because where you are right now is you're working with them in a collaboration and a partnership. Here's the Three of Pentacles. So you're working with spirit, your spiritual team, to help you move forward on the earth. So I like to, my big thing always from the beginning is great reason to get in touch with your spiritual team is to help you in your practical life. So I'm always saying, ask spirit to help you in your practical life. That's the thing, So they're saying that's what you're doing. You're learning to work with spirit on a daily basis with this card. Their hopes for you is to become like a king of wands. So, wands are spirit, mastering the spirit body. You also notice that the king and queen both have little animal companions in their card. Like he's got a little salamander. She has a cat usually. So, you want to keep connected to your connection to the earth. And I know you've been working, you've been on my channel for a while and Pan and all that. So they're sort of mentioning that to you. But that's their hopes for you to be a master of spiritualness on the earth in the throne. And even if that isn't enough hope, they give
there you
the
go.
Sun
There you
is
go.
their hopes for the future.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow. I got the same sort of thing Mark did.
Okay.
And actually Diana did. I have here that you have magic available to you. And today I'm reading in the chat that she's been writing for about 10 hours or so. There's your magic. It's coming through. And so you're in the flow and your guides are helping you. You are tending your own garden, which is so important. We can't start a garden and then not tend to it and think it's just going to grow straight and everything's going to be okay. And yes, the sun is blissful. And that's what this card is saying, the same thing, that things are going to go well for you. Keep trusting in the process. Absolutely. There you go. Wow. Congratulations. Hi, KK. It's good to see you.
Okay.
Thanks, Ness. Good luck. Good luck.
I like that today's a marathon riding day, Ness.
Yeah.
That's right. You picked up the gauntlet and you moved with it. So
I feel like
I've been doing grading. So
all I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air.
With one enormous chair.
Now, wouldn't it be lovely?
Lots of chocolate for me to eat.
Yeah.
Lots of coal, 90 pounds a sheet.
I'm guessing that she's getting just as excited as you are because she just loves that play. Yeah. And the Model A is fine. You're going to actually get some people that will see the Model A if you're going to park it where you're going, and they're just going to want to talk to you about it. They're going to find it. So just like I would, if I was there and I saw you and you were stepping away from it, I'd have to ask you lots of questions. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Diana?
Yeah, I think she's ready. I think you're ready. There's no doubt about it. She'll be wearing fancy of everything. May show up looking like the fair lady herself. And partnerships. Tend to those partnerships. So she's ready to go. She's definitely
right.
ready to go.
Excellent.
Yeah. I think too, she's like going, isn't that Pygmalion or something? I think she's familiar with the story too.
Yes.
I don't think she knew the musical version maybe in her life, but I think she knew of the story.
Right.
She kind of seemed to be saying that to me. And I
Yep.
know that was Pygmalion.
Isn't that's the name of the play, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it is
I know.
Pygmalion.
Play is
And they
Pygmalion. Yeah.
And, this
and
is
then
the
they
musical
added music.
version of
Yeah.
it, right.
Yeah.
So she knows it. And of course, she loves to do like that kind of a thing, you know,
Mhm. Yeah.
going out and all of that. It's all, you know, she likes the lights and all of that stuff. So yeah, she's happy about it. But she also
Yeah.
just had something like she's interested to see this play in particular too, I think, because I think she knows of it or something like that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's a classic story to begin with, before it was a play.
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she watched the 38 and 1964 version, so she probably did see it, but it was
On
probably
TV, you mean on the
yeah.
video? and
Well,
stuff?
maybe there, or she saw him
Oh,
not on video. Wouldn't be in the
Audrey Hepburn.
yeah.
oh, okay, gotcha.
in the theater, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool.
because 64 is the Audrey Hepburn movie, isn't it? In 64.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
But she probably watched it with Craig anyway.
There you go.
Probably true.
She was just trying to tell me I'm familiar with that. Oh, you know, like,
Yes, and thank you for reminding us that the rain in Spain lies mainly in the plain.
Yes.
where? The what? The rain. The where? The plane.
Hello, Sonia. How are you, dear? And Amanda Carroll, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. There
Just
we go.
a little bit of blooming luck. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then get
Well,
me to
I
the
have to
church
say
on
thank you,
time.
Harley. Harley's complimenting my voice. Thank you,
Oh,
Harley.
yes.
I
We know how to have
every
fun
song.
here. We
Yeah.
know how to have fun.
I love show tunes, and I knew every song to South Pacific and
Yeah.
My Fair Lady
And
and
what's that
Janis
man
Joplin.
Yeah, musical theater, love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Isn't you've got to be
Porgy and
taught
Bess.
to hate or steal, to lie, or you've got to be taught to hate and steal. Isn't that from South Pacific?
Yeah, I
You've
think so.
got to be
Or
careful.
King and I. King and I.
Oh, maybe. I don't
Maybe
know.
this. Now I don't know.
I
It's
know.
okay.
Watch
That was
that
another
man
one. Yul Brynner as the
from
King and
South
I. I forgot.
Pacific.
Oh,
And-
South Pacific. It's from
Yeah.
South Pacific.
It's for South.
All right, back to Lisa. She
Yeah.
would love to have general reading. Which general do you want? Eisenhower?
Because he's been coming through loud and strong today to me.
Eisenhower?
Really?
Eisenhower. In his Ike jacket. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's been talking to me.
Oh my God. He's
You know.
talking about the military industrial complex, no doubt.
No doubt. This is
Okay.
my father's general, you know.
Yes, yes, I do. He was my first president would be Marx too. We used to watch, when I used to watch TV, we'd pledge allegiance and his picture was next to it. Now, Mark's my age exactly by 2 days. So whether he knew it or not, I don't know, but we would have
I
seen
did
it.
know that. I also
You
went
did.
to school. You know, as I grew older, I went to school and I read books and I learned stuff. But
I'm not trying to insult.
I'm just kidding you. The one that really stood out to me, though, of course, was Kennedy.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's the one
That's the
I
one
have
we-
more
yeah.
memories, but I was still real little, but still.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
Eisenhower's probably going, what the hell's happening to the presidency?
No
Well,
shit.
Eisenhower and Washington have been talking together and coming in loud and strong.
Okay.
Okay, so Lisa wants a general.
She wants a general reading, not Eisenhower.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Teresa, that's true. It seems like I actually did know. Yeah, that's very true. That was very interesting. Oh, all right. Ike was your first president too, Linda Thompson. Okay. All right. So Lisa, I pulled one card for you, and it says you are living in an enchanted times with whatever it is that you're doing. And it says your path has led you to a defining moment that will change your destiny. Now, I don't know what that defining moment is, but I can tell you, you have inspired so many people here on YouTube with your love and care of animals, particularly kitty cats. And this has brought you definitely a lot of shining moments, at least within the people that I know. The things that you do for these babies, you find them everywhere, and you're so good to them. I'm going to pull another one, but I'm going to let the others answer, and we'll see what else you got.
I'm not quite ready.
Well,
No,
okay, Lisa, this is kind of going along with what Aley was just saying. First, I got the Three of Pentacles. So this is this community curiosity spirit of yours working together, right? And making sure of what it is and how it is you apply things. Next, I've got the raccoon and the sycamore, which is all about curiosity. The other thing about raccoons is that they're very clean. They're very, not just the curiosity, but like they wash their hands before and after meals. They have a latrine. They don't just go anywhere. They go to the latrine even when they're living out in the wild. So their curiosity, they love to climb up into trees, have their babies sometimes way up high in the knot of a tree, in the hole of a tree. And sycamores are pretty good places for them to do that. The other one is the ram and the dahlia, which is all about determination. One of the strongest growing flowers in the garden is the dahlia, and it's determination to make it through the long, cold winter. So this is combining curiosity and determination with the Three of Pentacles. This is, you're ready to start something new. You should be going for it.
Well, and Ness is saying to Lisa in the chat, this has been a tough week for astrology. Very, very tough. And it's
Yes.
coming up even more so. So
yes.
I understand you're unsettled. I've been feeling it myself, Lisa. I've had a lot of that energy coming at me. And this is what it's recommending. It's recommending balance. And I need that card just as much as you do, because I believe that it is unsettling. We're feeling it 6s and 7s. I don't know the best way to say it otherwise. It's like, oh, are we up, down, in, out? What the hell's going on? But it is collective. So, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It is in the collective. Yep. Mark?
Well, the number one card that came out, and what they were kind of like saying, yeah, Mark, this is the important card, is the Hermit. Now, that doesn't mean they want you to isolate and not see anybody, but they want you to try to meditate more, sweetie. I know you're going to say, Mark, I'm not good at it or whatever, but they want you to sit down a little bit more, even if it's for 5 minutes, and even if you don't do anything, but I'm just going to imagine myself in the light of Source for 5 minutes, that I'm at one with Source.
I know.
Whatever.
Mark, when you,
the glass is highlighted.
So perfect.
Oh,
Lisa, you couldn't have planned it that way.
Oh, when I said light,
you have your ring. Your
oh,
ring.
yeah, like that.
Yes.
I love it. And so just, I know, sweetie, I knew you were going to tell me that. But they want you to keep trying anyway, even if it's for a couple of minutes. And even if you feel like you didn't do nothing. Here's the thing. Just your intention. This one of the words, because I got this new pink deck that has some words on it, because I always read the pictures, and I thought, oh, words might be good. One of the words that is jumping out to me is seeker. So on this guy, just seeking it is really all you have to do. You don't have to figure out, how to do it, what you do. Take 5 minutes to dedicate that you are one with spirit. However, that's what my focus is for this 5 minutes, is that I am also a spiritual being and I have a spiritual team. And just that's what I'm focusing on, is what I'm thinking about. And even if that, I know you're a hermit that way. That's why I said, I don't mean that kind of hermit.
Perfect.
But because they're really talking more about trying to quietly just commune with them. Again, they're determined. You also get the King of Wands,
The salamander wisdom
with
leader.
this little animal companion, and I read a little different. But spirit Wands is always spirit body to me, so it's a spiritual message. It's about your relationship with your spirit self, and they want you to be a master of that. And for that, you just got your spirit right there in your hand, easy to call on, to use, to direct. So they just want you to work on that a little bit more, just intend it more. Do it anyway, even if it don't feel like you're and I'm not telling you anything that I haven't done.
Well, and Mark, she can, also do like a walking meditation.
Yep.
And do that on your own. Go take a walk with an animal or without an animal, but someplace where you're not going to meet so many other people or be around so many other people.
Yeah.
That distraction goes away. And even though you're noticing a lot of different things, the bird, the cloud, the water, the trees moving, the plants growing, the sounds, it's still all of one thing, the creation of that moment of the higher source, because you're in it and you're communing with that, which is, again, the 3 of coins, right? The communion.
Yeah. And another playful way to play with spirit in meditation that doesn't really feel like that you might like, Lisa, is to just sit quietly, close your eyes, pick one of your cat friends. They don't have to be in the room or nothing like that. They don't have to be there. Just pick one and just imagine connecting and communing with them and see if you can get any energy back and forth there, because you might enjoy that. Yeah. That might hold your attention for like more than a minute, and just kind of look into there and see what you receive. Don't worry too much about what it is, but you might want to think back, well, I did get this. And first of all, that's a real thing, and I want you to learn how to do it more. And it's worth doing just for a few minutes. Just this week, I sat down with my kitty cat Halo, who was sitting here swatting at me a few minutes ago, to tell him he could be a lot more interactive with me.
There he was.
Yeah.
And it was a short talk. He wasn't in the room. I just imagined him there. That was my focus. And since that time, he's just been right here in my face, smacking, swatting, much more present. So it makes a big difference. And I think you'd have fun doing that, sweetie. And because I know as soon as you're going, oh no, not that.
And even when squirrel
just being quiet,
your brain.
I know, and plus meditation can seem like impossible. It was to me when I first started. I thought, this is never gonna work for me, ever. I was just like you. I couldn't focus for a second, Lisa. I mean, it was a difficult thing, but I just had to persevere and I just did it anyway. I just set a time aside, and whatever else happened. And a lot of times there would be all kinds of distractions trying to prevent me from making that appointment. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing. So then I had to make the appointment anyway, no matter how many little reasons came up why it would be better not to. So, but it works, sweetie. You just have to start little and keep moving. Other than that, you're doing good.
All right. So thank you, Lisa. The next one we have is Nilani reading on why the pain is living in your neck. The energy's heavy. Well, you have the world on your shoulders, honey. You've got to hold your head up all the time. I've had the same issue. Yeah.
Sit up straight.
Yep. I had earlier, I had pain in my neck and down into my upper back. and I realized I was just carrying too much on my shoulders. I had to learn to release that. And Louise Hay would say that. She would say, yeah, that's what it is. But it also could be physically that you slept funny. So you hurt your neck. But I'll let the others offer their suggestions.
Astrologically, we're all carrying a weight on our shoulders right now. We had, if we think back to what February 28th and 29th was like, those were 2 days that were calm. And then March hit like a lion. It's going out like a lion. There's been no lamb time. And it's going out in the turmoil of eclipses. Mm-hmm. We want to retract and we can't. We have to let go, and we don't know what it is we're letting go of because there's so much out there and everything is squirrel, 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 and we're all over the place. So I don't know if you caught Gerald and Juno today. They were on together. It was really good. And there was a great reminder in that show about sitting up straight. And that sitting straight, even if you're sitting back in a chair, don't do any slouching. Sit straight. It helps to align the chakras. It helps to alleviate the tension in your neck and, like that. And taking care of, whoa, where did that come from? Mm-hmm. Did you see all those sparkles, or was that my imagination? Yeah. So you're just what Aley said, carrying all this weight on your shoulders, and it's making you hunch over more and more and more. And when you ain't
alone.
Right. And when you do that, you're caving in your chest. You're not breathing through your diaphragm. You're not singing. Start singing. Nalani, when you sing, what do? You throw back your shoulders and you bellow out a tune. Do that.
Okay. Any advice, Mark?
My neck hurts all the time, so there's that. Like always, I'm always like trying to fix it. I just think I carry there in my neck.
Too much in your
When I first read your question, I thought you said, why is Pan living in my neck?
And I was going to say, what's his name? But I already know his name is Keith because that's your husband's name. And it would have been a joke. Yes.
Yeah. What I'm hearing is you're also doing energy work at night. And so it's creating that little bit of disharmony in the neck. The reason I'm saying that is because I did pull the magician card, but I think you're like work, and it's, power, magic, manifest, creation. So what it's talking to me about without those words, what I'm just hearing is that you're working at night doing energy work like a lot of us are. Mm-hmm. And that it's sort of like getting me a crick in the neck. Like I feel like you have to sort of address the crick, like maybe some pressure. Acupressure. What saves my life, hypnicity, is I have this weird thing that looks like a cane. It's like a plastic.
I've seen that. I know what you're going to say.
Like a client of mine way back in the 80s, when I was in Anguilla, gave it to me as a gift, and it's been my cherished item ever since. Mm-hmm. It looks sort of like a shepherd's cane or something, and you can just pull it and do pressure with it. It saves me all the time. And if I'll just put that over my neck and just like help it pull my neck down as far, relax, pull it down farther, take a breath, go down a little farther, and release it. It releases a lot of that pain. Now, only reason I'm even describing this to you is because I feel like it might be a similar thing. And that kind of that pressure, acupressure, because that's what that tool does, could help in it. And that you might have, I feel like that's where it comes up or shows up with you, like it does with me. And so it's something you have to sort of take an extra step, take extra care for. That's probably why you kept getting those 4 of Swords. She said she's drawn 4 of Swords every day this week or something. Which is like, lay down, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So probably going to have to like just, do a little something for it, even a massage, something like that to help it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you carry that. That's where it kind of builds up.
I'm glad you said that about the Four of Swords, because I had sent her a text message about that.
Oh,
You got those Four of Swords because you need to take a rest.
Yep.
Take a break.
Yeah. We have to take care of ourselves. And
Yep.
we it took me a long time to realize that, but when I need to do it, I need to do it. And so you do too.
and even tell source, I'm happy to do the energy work and what I need to help, but it's getting to be, maybe I'm doing too much. So please help me manage it so I don't have a constant pain in my neck,
Sure.
Ask for a little assistance there as well. So they might be able to lower the intensity for you a bit, ask and you receive, and they might be able to help adjust some of that.
All right. We've got 10 more and we've got 25 minutes. So we've got to kind of blast. So Maya's wondering if she could hear from her grandma, Maria. Maria.
Go faster. I'm not fast enough.
It's all right. It's just I did cut the questions off for some of you who came in late. I'm sorry, but I had cut them off before. We can't do them today. So what I got here is she's saying, Maya, I make an appearance all the time. And I think when I'm there, but if you don't, please know that I'm always making an appearance. That could be in a dream. It could be by a song or smell. And so she wants you to know that. She says here, this is interesting because it says martyr, but look at this little lady. She's got all these little spiritual accoutrements and candles and things like that. And she said, you can do a ritual anytime you'd like. And I will come through and work with you if you would like me to. And she said, because, I believe she was very connected to her gifts and is still watching out over you. And she's saying, but there really isn't anything you have to do. You can do nothing. And I'm still there with you. You don't have to do a ritual. You don't have to even acknowledge I'm there, because I'm there all the time. Even when you think of me, I'm right there beside you. And I kind of knew you were going to come here today and ask about me. So I showed it up.
The biggest message I'm getting is movement. Things are on the move. Movement's coming. Things aren't going to remain static. Changes another thing. Change is coming. I'm curious about if there's somebody close to you who's dealing with maybe addiction or some kind of an addiction thing, or a problem with, what is that word? Where you don't do too much of everything, you're moderation, something about that. But if there is, I don't know if there is, it feels like there's change coming in that situation, that maybe something that's been seeming kind of static is about to change. So if that's been on your mind, you've been going, I wish this would change, or was some new energy would come here. Grandma's acting like that's on the horizon. That's what's coming forward. And wait, she wanted to say one other thing. What was it, Grandma? Maybe to come. I don't know. I lost it. Something else.
No, I think it is in my head.
Yeah.
Because basically that was the message I was getting.
Yeah.
Was that there is somebody around you that you already know about, or you're about to find out about. And because they're having troubles, and it's going to be brought to your light. And the card I pulled first was Welcome the Unwelcome. And you were talking about somebody with an addiction, and addictions can be other than drugs as well. Yeah. So whatever the drug is. And then the next card behind that was to take action. And that goes along with you having talked about being the moderator, being moderation, learning, how to help this person moderate. And then came navigate with the flow.
Mm.
So that shows your skill as a moderator, able to, help this person without making them feel any more guilty, because there's already a sense of inadequacy that they feel about themselves that's put them in that position. So you need to help them cultivate the story. And grandma is right there. Every time you take sanctuary, she is ever so present. And I can't believe the way this ray is coming in.
Coming right in, yeah. Yeah. It's illumination.
I love it. Looks gorgeous. Yeah.
It does. Yeah. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
I'm speechless. And that doesn't happen often.
I think there is a shift coming, sweetie, and I think grandma's been aware of that. Oh, it's been see, that's why she's talking about that. There's no other reason to even bring it up to me. Yeah. And then she wanted you to know there is a breakthrough coming. Just on the bottom of my cards too, I also got the 3 of Pentacles, and that looks like maybe some outside help coming in, or if it's, because I don't really get it's you, it's more somebody or seeking help, or there being someone else coming in to stir it up and make a change. So I don't know. I like that 3 of Pentacles being on the bottom. It seems to also be talking about there's a breakthrough coming.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Great.
All right. So we have our dear Pierrette, who's being set up with a guy on Tuesday for a meet and a breakfast with friends. Will this be a good fit for a friendship? That's wonderful, Pierrette.
Isn't that
wow?
Good fit for a friendship.
Yeah.
Do you know his name? Wondering. This new little guy here. Let's see here. Well, this card fell out on the floor, lovers. And
oh my. Wow.
Out of my deck. It jumped into the floor. And I was just going to get back, and I went, wait a minute, it's the lovers. Anyway. Yeah.
Okay. So I get success and victory. Look at the crown. I mean, that's really a good card. It's like, you found this guy will be a very special person. The next card I get is a snowflake. So I don't think he's going to be a snowflake. I think it means this person is very unique and will fit into your life in a very unique way. That's what I'm getting. I wonder if he's a Taurus, because I got the bull. I don't know. It says he is very stable and durable, and but he can also be a bit compromising, or he could be a Taurus. That's what I'm getting. Yeah.
Well, Pierrette, as I was sitting in stillness to prepare for coming into this show, I saw a dinner table, a luncheon table. I saw somebody sitting at this table. I swear it was you, because I looked at the face and went, I know that person. Who is that? So this message is for you. That dinner table that I saw, which looked more like brunch, was a happy meeting. Everybody was enjoying themselves. And there was a moment where you sat back in the chair and went, just and with your hand clasped behind your head in that the back of your head, third eye. I can't remember what that's called right now. Mm-hmm. I'm just so excited that you were who that vision was for. It was a very enjoyable meeting, and you're probably going to beginnings, and the shell is cracking. So whether this is just the beginning of a greater social time for you, or this is the beginning of a relationship with this individual, at this point, just getting out and enjoying yourself is a new beginning for you. Hooray.
Yeah.
I know I
Do
got
that.
only good stuff because I usually do 3 cards, and I was kind of going, "Were you going to show me something negative about this?" No, but I want to
Okay.
show you this one because it's so cute. This version of the 3 of
Oh,
Pentacles.
I love this deck.
So, like, here
Yeah.
you go on your little meeting, and you're with friends. So it's not just you and him. You know, you're with some other people. But look at the girl in this picture. She's looking at him with little stars in her eyes.
Yeah.
Those stars out there. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
he's actually pretty interesting and everything. And then look, it's a big celebration. Dancing and singing.
Yay.
So I don't know how
Good.
good I'd go if I were you. I don't think I knew there was like a card with little stars in their eyes, like looking at the sky. So of course that card would come out. I just love it. I love the card so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Pierre. Have fun. Have fun. Yep. We have Kay Ferguson coming over from Mark's channel. Just a general read, please. All right.
Ferguson, general reading. General.
We're here for the general again.
3-hour tour.
Yeah, they had that general song in White Christmas. What would it be for a general? Something like that.
Oh, so, yeah.
So I got the first card I have is right now you got the trident, which represents Neptune. And Neptune is controlled emotions. Or you're going to be going perhaps on a water journey. I'm not sure. Now, this could be as simple as going over on a huge bridge somewhere. I mean, it doesn't have to be that you're on a boat, but there's something coming up for you. The next thing I get is an invitation, which is a wax seal. And so it could be that you might be sealing some kind of a deal. Now, maybe you're sealing a deal on a cruise. I don't know. That's a possibility. But you're going to have a good time because the sun comes up. Look at that. The sun is always the best time.
Are you reading my cards?
Oh, is that right?
Here's the sun, and we're sitting by the seaside enjoying ourselves. Okay. So something good is definitely coming your way. That's going to be a nice reward of a break, an enjoyable time. Coming up. This is the stairway to heaven. You know, whatever it is, you're rising. And we have the magic of Raven. So this is a good opportunity for you to be creating time for yourself and something new coming your way. I mean, you were describing this car perfectly, because that definitely could be on a cruise, and we got a little sailboat out there. So.
Good.
And Kay, I just hear, I feel like they want to give you a pat on the back and say that you're actually pretty good at being aware of when you're kind of going a little off balance and righting yourself. I think too that you use nature, or could be animals, something, to help you stay in balance as well. So a lot of times if I got these 2 cards, I'd be saying you need to balance more, but for some reason I feel like you're pretty good at that already. They act like you're a good balancer. So I got the, what was it? The temperance. I couldn't think of that word all of a sudden. And strength. Whenever I get the strength card, because of me and who I am, a lot of times it's talking about your relationship with nature and animals and how that helps strengthen you and make you a stronger human. So I think there's some of that in there, but they act like you do pretty good. They're saying, even though, here's the wheel of fortune upside down, the world can be kind of topsy-turvy and it's sort of spinning right now. It's like, woo, woo. They kind of want to give you a pat on the back that you're aware and you do take steps to balance, to like kind of get back into balance. Or
that's the Raven card for sure.
Oh, there you go. Love it.
There you go.
Yeah, I love it. Bounce.
Yeah. Thank you, Kay. All right. So let's see. I want to make sure that we get Jody Almquist's question here first, because I've not read for her before. And I think she's a person on your channel. So will her old cat and new cat ever get along? I tell them all the time, be nice. I don't know about cats. I don't have cats, so I'm going to let them answer.
Well, I'd like to know their names. Are you still here, Jody?
Let us know, Jody.
They're not enemies. They might act like it, but a lot of it's like, what do you call it? A lot
Power
of it.
struggle?
Well, it's like
Okay.
there's a lot of performing happening for your benefit. So Kitty and Katsu. Love those names. Yeah, thanks. Go ahead if you guys got something. I just wanted to get their names.
I'm being shown an Oreo cookie. And I'm also being shown that it's being unscrewed. And somebody's just licking the frosting out of the middle, and then they eat the cookie. So what I'm thinking is they are definitely going to get along. They just have to find their proper order. You know, do I eat the cookie without the frosting? Do I eat the frosting without the cookie? Which side goes first? Oh, heck, just shove them together and crumble, and the crumbs will fall where they may. And they eventually will find their own niche back into each other.
Yeah. Is the older Kitty, is that Kitty? The older one? The older one's being a little bit of a...
Look at that face. It's an Oreo cookie.
Yeah. Oh, look how very cute it is. Like a little Oreo cat. Tuxedo Kitty. The older one's being a little resistant to having a new one there. I feel like the other one might be Kitty, but I could be backwards. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But I'm going to talk to them right now for one thing. They don't, it looks worse to you than it is, first of all. It's like cat behavior, but it's a little over the top. And younger cat, so Kitty's the older one? Okay. Yeah. Younger cat is trying to be buddies, and it keeps trying, but older cat's going, please step back. Is not really. And also, don't be thinking you're taking my place here. It's like a little bit feeling a little threatened. But I want them to know that we're here to be one happy family. One's not replacing the other. None of that's going on. But we can be a little more gracious, a little more welcoming, much like the energy you needed, little old lady there, Kitty, this new little upstart needs. So you can help provide that. A little more stability. We're going to give it some more socialization, that kind of thing. And Mom would like there to be a little more peace and harmony in the family. You can still show your personality. You can still be dramatic if you want to, but our goal here is one big happy family. Okay? And to just welcome this new one in. Looks like they've been there together for a while, but there's still this. The older cat is thinking, maybe there's a possibility this one's not going to stay. So, you'll take it back, take it away. I'm saying, no, that's not the intention here. Okay. And you can say that to them too, Jody. Just like I was saying in the one before, they don't even have to be in the room. Just imagine with your eyes closed that they come up on a stage and just have a little talk to them about what makes you happy. Because our pets do want to make us happy. They do want to be of service. They also have to be who they are, but they will try to make adjustments. Already, just in talking to them about it, they feel better. And the reason I want to talk to them, I got this card that says, exposed, time to come clean. Like I just needed to kind of say, now look.
Right.
That's being a little over the top there, Missy. And it's mostly the older cat. The younger one is just more like, hi, do you love me? And it's like, no, I don't.
Right?
Yeah. But they're going to get better. I do see them like what these guys are saying. They are going to get along.
Yeah. As you were talking, the owl showed up. I'm aloof. I'm in the top of the tree. I'm king of the castle, and you're a dirty rascal. And this is the Katsu. She's like looking for sanctuary. You know, this is my sanctuary too. I own this place.
Yeah.
You can go to the dungeon. You know.
That looks like an Emperor Tamarin in that card.
Well, it's a actually I designed this deck. This is a friend of mine who is in the woods all the time, and he builds these incredible cairns.
Oh, how cool!
And he, I mean, he's a little gnome of a guy. Everybody calls him Papa Smurf, and he builds cairns that are taller than him. And you know, he's shorter than me, and I'm about 5'3".
Well, they're little bitty monkeys too, but they have a big old mustache like that.
Oh yeah,
mustache, and so I can't see very clearly. But I was going, is that an Emperor Tamarin? How weird!
No, it's a real man, and his name is Chris, but everybody calls him Papa Smurf because that's what he looks like.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, thank you, Jody. Thank you. I'm sorry, everybody that's come in late that wanted a reading. We're right almost at an hour, and we've got some to finish up. Yeah. I somehow knocked Jan's question off the so I just put, should Jan's free take Reiki? And my first reaction for anybody to ask me this question would be absolutely. It really helps you, and it helps you focus on healing yourself. It helps you focus on healing others. And she's a caregiver to her mom, so she could help her mother a great deal with the Reiki. So
absolutely, I agree with that 100%. I had seen that earlier in the chat myself. Yeah, you don't have to weigh it out. The time is right now. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Whenever you're ready.
It's definitely something.
That's really a question for the collective as well, Jan.
Exactly.
It's very important.
It's magical. It is, you know, the way to tame the beast, if you will. The magic flute is in your fingers. You know, it's the manipulation of the energy that tames the cobra.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, so
stay with the process. Hunter's the card I got, which means go for it. Let's go see what we figure out. And, you know, it'll be personal to you. Reiki, it will be. A lot of people practice it, but it also becomes a personal.
Always personal to the person. Yeah. And your person that trains you will be very personal to you as well.
Right. And Jan's free. I've been asking that same question because I know the stuff, but I'm not certified, and I've never had any formal training, and it's been on my mind all through the month of March. So let's take a class together.
There you go.
Hi, Karen.
All right. So Karen just wants a general read.
I should put my big certification certificate right here so you can see it.
The pancake.
Yeah. When I say, I know you don't just say, he just lies all the time. I go, no, I actually have a certificate.
I believe you.
Karen, I love this for you. I have here that you're in the mood for a grand adventure or great adventure. It says take a risk and venture forward. If there's something you're thinking about doing, this is the time to do it, I think. And God, I love that. And the second one is what Diana was talking about earlier, finding sanctuary. It says, be open to your own spiritual sources, because everybody gets inspiration from other, you know, not everybody's the same. But I wonder if you did go on a grand adventure, if that would be part of your sanctuary. I know there are places that I've gone on trips, traveling, that have been very spiritual for me and illuminating. So I think that it's saying if that's what you want to do, that's what you should do. Or it could be something new that you just want to do, you know, for a hobby or a spiritual awakening.
So that goes along with the cards I've drawn and the message I was getting. Also, I kept hearing sanctuary, Karen, sanctuary. So we have the number 22 card, which is the praying mantis. Now, the praying mantis is a card of stillness. It's a card of waiting for the proper opportunity. And I know you have a lot of irons in the fire, but the proper opportunity is about to come your way, right? Praying mantis also gets a bad rap because the female eats the male. But what people don't understand is that the male lives his entire cycle for only one act because he knows that that's the end of his life. So his entire cycle is just to propagate. And the female has to eat him because he dies while he is
Mating,
doing
yeah.
the deed.
Yep.
And if she doesn't, then he dies, she dies, and so do the eggs. So the magic is there for you to set the transformation and light the candle of grace. So do some candle magic, do some rituals yourself, a little here and a little there, even if you're not, even if you think you're not in tune with that, honey, you are. You do have some gifts, you just got to see them.
All right.
I
Mr. Mark?
feel like, Karen, I don't know why they're going this direction, but it's probably because I know a little bit about you. But let me just ask you this, Karen. Have you heard anything from your son? My first thought is no, but I'm just going to ask you. That, because for some reason, they want to talk to me about that. So I feel like your son, if you've heard from him, that's one thing. But if you haven't, has been going through something a little more. And I know we talked about. No, you have not heard from him. Have not heard. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
But so that's why I don't know why the cards brought him up, except they know that you thought about that and that's been on your mind. You've been wondering about it and, prayed about it and asked about it, wished on a star. So they're acting like he's been going through some stuff that you maybe not aware of that have kind of make him rethinking about some things, needing to put some burdens down and having to reevaluate. But then they gave me this home card, the Four of Wands.
Coming home.
It made me think he might. I know we talked about this before, but that maybe we're getting closer to that. I don't want to bring any like false hope or anything, but I'm kind of surprised the cards are even going to talk about it because you just said general. But so they look like there's some kind of progression, some kind of movement in that area, and that don't give up hope. There may be some actual, something new about that. Might see him or hear from him. Yeah.
Oh, Mark, that makes that throws more light on that praying mantis card and the magic card. It's the autumn card, but magic is all around us all the time. Transformation is ever going, ever ongoing, and the cycles and what you had to say really threw extra light on that.
Good.
And that candle magic, a little light on the subject.
Good.
And again, I don't want to give any false hope or anything, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They wanted me to say that. So there you go, sweetie.
So an extra shout out of energy to that from all of us.
Okay, so let's find out. I've got 4 people left. Let's find out if you're still here. Lalima, I know you're here. Lisa Niedermeyer, Amy Earth Spirit, and Linda Thompson. Just say you're still here. Those are the last 4 people that we're reading for. And we are here usually on Thursdays. I was not. No, I was here last Thursday. And we have different readers that come on at different times, but usually can be pretty sure we'll be here. So. Yeah. Lalima wants a message from her guides for clarity in career out of all the opportunities. You're out of opportunities? Is that what you're saying at this point?
Or which one to pick?
There's a lot of opportunities. You don't know which one. I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Which direction are we going here? Let's see.
I have a career oracle here. You have quite a few of them. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we probably won't be able to tell you specifically which one's the best, but we can see if there's one in there that is better, is available out of the choices that you have. So
take the helm.
one involves traveling to Dubai. The other one is in her area.
Okay.
She's over in India. So, oh God, I've been watching that show, Dubai Bling. Oh my God, those people are so rich. Anyway, they go over to India all the time from Dubai. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, the biggest, loudest voice, even before I look at cards, is follow your heart in the choice. It's the one that makes you makes your heart feel better. I feel like it uplifts you. Also, there's joy involved. So it seems like it'd be more fun, something you'd like to do that speaks to your heart. That's the first thing I'm hearing. So go ahead. I did the cards.
Okay. I have here that you are attracting the right attention. And it says here, perhaps you'll want to go somewhere where or work at a place that is the true passion that you have. And that includes not only your job, but also your things you like. And here's, like they said, sports, fashion, astronomy. I don't know if you like any of those things, but that's what it's saying. And then it says, share your ideas and insights. You will have a breakthrough, and inspiration will tell you which one is the better. So that's what I'm getting.
Are you reading my cards again?
Yeah.
And mark your message too, because the first card I got was the lovers. Where is your heart? Where is your passion? And well, they're dressed up pretty fancy. The next card is the Tempest card, but I think what this is indicating is the job that gives you the opportunity to take the helm, to make the greater decisions on the job, not which job, but rather the job that's going to make you the boss, that's going to show that you have these great skills. And again, now we're going up the hill. This is like, it's going to be the better partnership. It's the nostalgia. It's a number 6 card. It's a number 6 card. So, it's like, the love, the passion. Where's your passion lie? Where you can take the helm.
There you go. And she said she's thinking about adding fashion to her profession, which is she's a doctor. So, maybe making new kinds of scrubs or new kinds of other things.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Couldn't
what you could do, Lilema? Those Birkin purses from Hermes that cost $400,000 sometimes? Well, over in Dubai, everybody has one. Maybe you could make a medical bag with the Birkin bag.
Oh, the gum wrapper bags. Where do they make those in India?
No,
or
they
in
make
the
them
South Pacific.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but they're like out of the tinfoil of candy wrappers and gum wrappers.
I haven't seen that. No.
Oh, and they're so durable and so unbelievable. Can you see medical bags like that? That would be because they're woven together like we used to do in Girl Scouts.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, I just feel like the one that's calling you, you feel it. It's like there's a particular resonance about it. But also, I feel like it has a few colors to it. It isn't just there's a few different kinds of things you can do there. It isn't just limited to one talent. So I do get the feeling that you're going to be doing something more artsy and craftsy now that I know you're a doctor. So I get this 8 of Pentacles, but I like that little raccoon is basically working with his hands and building little things. And they look like little, I don't know, they don't really look like pentacles. They look like kind of like balloons or something. But anyway, he's busily working on a little project at home. So it's sort of like a side job, like what you're talking about, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like one of these opportunities, what is it he's trying to tell me? It feels more, there's a more of a creative energy there than there is in the other.
Okay. But India, you feel if India is calling, that's where you're the one, Lilima.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's where you can take the helm.
Mhm.
And
Because
at the very beginning,
don't
in
think-
the very first second, I got a big fat no
With
to
Dubai.
Dubai. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. And
So-
and you know, they're wearing old Polish costumes in that one card where they're going back. So go back home. You
To your
know,
roots.
it's the nostalgia of the beauty of the old costume,
Yep.
of the beauty of the sari, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
The silk. Oh my gosh, the silk.
Yeah. I think
Read what-
India is calling to you, sweetie. Yeah.
Yeah. Mark, read what Karen wrote. For
I
you.
know that just happened with the
know.
hummingbird.
Yeah. Karen,
Oh.
that's when it happens to me, it's my brother.
Yeah.
My middle brother. And yeah, so I know exactly what you mean.
Oh,
Yes.
Karen, that's beautiful. Your
It is
mom's
beautiful.
here with this
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But
No,
I would say
that's-
take all those offers as like a great pat on the back.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Lilima.
Look
Yeah.
at all those opportunities there for you to choose from. Great, wonderful, terrific.
And
So
you can pursue a side hustle anywhere you want. That's
Yeah,
absolutely right. Okay, let's go on to Lisa. I think you're here, Lisa. Am I right? Oh dear. Did I hear back? I know Amy's still here. And I believe Linda Thompson's still here. Let me see. I know Amy's here.
Harley knows which bags I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Maybe your mom was agreeing.
Oh, Lisa is
with
here.
your son.
Okay. Lisa is here. Thanks, Lisa. All right.
Mom is agreeing. Yes, Mark.
With about something about your son. Something. I think that's very interesting. That hummingbird. Yeah.
Okay, Linda. Thank you, honey. I have Amy, and then you, Linda, will be your turn. Okay. Lisa.
Amy, are we doing Lisa now? Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going somewhere, Lisa? I don't know if it's the time of year people start thinking about going on vacation, or if this is just a spiritual journey. But the first thing I get is forget safety, live where you fear to live, take a chance, dare to dream. Any risk will pay off for you. That's the first thing I get. So I get that. And then I got the grand adventure one more time that I had gotten before in a reading. But look at this. It says here, grace and gratitude will expand. And I'm just thinking to myself that whatever it is that you're wanting to do, take your chance, jump off your cliff, so to speak, if you're feeling kind of sketchy about it, that it will be a grand adventure. You will learn something new. And that doesn't even mean you have to go travel somewhere. It just means you can travel here. You can learn something new. You can astral travel, whatever it is you want. And remember to be grateful for the experience, because it isn't always given to everybody. It is, but they don't see it. And you see it.
Well, you can't make this shit up. Sorry. Oops. Okay, so I was shuffling and the magician card just fell out of the deck by itself. It jumped out. So here we go with your own ability to manifest.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next card I drew was Don Your Witch's Hat.
Ah.
And the last card I drew was, oops. It's in your hand. You already know what it is. The soothsayer. You're getting a reading. Here we are. You know, we're all together here. So you can be your own magician. You can create exactly what it is. Whatever it is that's gnawing at you, go for it.
Wow.
There's
All
something bugging you that you need to get started on. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mark.
Well, Lisa, I'm getting a little confused in my mind. I either read for you or for Ness. It's one of you two this week. Who was the one that I read about that was moving? And then because Aley got all that moving stuff. And I
think it's Lisa that's moving.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but
Was
I
that
don't
you
think
that I read before about that? Because I'm getting a little bit confused. It was either you or Ness, but channeling class and trying to Akashic record readings. Yeah.
Okay.
So doing all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Not you.
Oh,
You're not
so it was
moving.
Beth
Okay.
then. Okay, sorry, sweetie. I know I just had to clear my brain because then I wasn't able to get clear because I'm going, wait a minute, I'm getting confused. I think what I'm hearing is just to continue what you're doing. I'm not getting, there's opportunities to participate and they want you to do it. You know, don't just sit at home, get up and participate. So you were mentioning about doing some Akashic records and all that. Yeah, they like all that energy. And you like, you know, pursuing new interest, you know, seriously, like really looking into things, and taking care of yourself. Like, don't forget in everything you do to honor, acknowledge yourself. And that all of this work, these kind of things you're mentioning, spiritual journeys, channeling classes, they help you realize more fully who you are and what you're here to do. And so they're big supportive. So I keep hearing you're doing good. They're not really wanting to tell you to do something different. Feels like what you're doing and they like.
Okay. Thank you, Lise. Good luck, hon. I'm glad you're doing all those classes. That's wonderful. So this is Amy, Earth Spirit, who would love a reading from her guides.
Earth Spirit.
Hi, bright, shiny Ray. It's good to see you.
My other. Oh, I couldn't find the cards I wanted.
I am going to be on with Medium Kim this evening at 5 o'clock my time, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. We're going to be talking about Archangel Michael and doing a few angel readings. So
cool. Bright shiny rays, eating some millet. And I've been on a rice kick where I'm just constantly eating brown rice.
Okay. Have you tried the jasmine rice? Oh,
yes, God. I like that too.
I do too. Okay, so Amy, I've got you, and the first card I get is home. She just pretty much told us that she's been homesick, and so that's interesting. And look what else it says. It says you're kind of feeling trapped there. You'd like to get back to living your life, but they are appreciating the fact that you're taking good care of yourself, that you have done that for yourself. They're telling you self-love is so important. I mean, there's nothing more urgent for all of us than to love ourselves and take care and lay low when we're not feeling well. So I'm guessing they've been with you as long as you have been there. And they're saying just a little bit longer, Amy, you'll be able to get back to doing what it is you love to do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Different decks, but we got the same cards.
Yeah.
Guarding the nest. Here you are. Staying
you are at home. Yeah.
Alchemize the pain. Hello, you got a stomach bug. Unconditional self-acceptance. What did you just say about self-love there? Aley? And then that's the way back to your alignment, is to take care of your own personal needs. Like, that's where you're going to be able to get rid of the bug, to bury the dead, as this card says.
Oh,
and
wow.
The next one is bloom in the mud, get untangled. I mean, you just can't make this up at all. Intentional stillness. I mean, they're all saying the same thing. It'll clear. Yep. It'll clear. One more, and then I got to stop. Conjure the magic.
Oh, my heavens. Okay.
Yeah,
there you go,
your
Amy.
monster to tea is the next card. Are you kidding me? They just keep coming.
That's funny.
So keep drinking whatever you're drinking.
Oh, Amy.
In moderation.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Well, I'm getting a good progress report again today. And the guides are all being so sweet today. Earth Spirit, and you're new to me, so
No, Amy's read with you before. You know Amy.
Oh, Amy. Okay,
Amy.
yeah. Sorry, I was.
No, that's okay. You just
Everybody
didn't know.
has two names.
Has a different name. Yeah.
I remember my name. So there's
So
they want to say that you're getting better and better and better at doing what you came to the earth to do. You're fitting right in. You're finding your place. I would say you already kind of found your place, not finding. And you're right there. You've got a nice, and it's about being spiritual. So he's got his wand on his hand. He's moved up the steps. He's helping the earth, and they like to also call you a magician, and you're practicing spiritual magic. Whatever that is for you. They're encouraging you though to be a manifester, like manifest stuff.
Better.
Yeah, and do it so that you have a result. And you go, look at this, I manifested it. So they want you to even go farther with that, but they like that you're doing it. Again, where you are and how you work and the way you approach things, it really helps you to balance the Emperor and the Empress. So it's a good balance of male-female energy, like the high male energy, the high female energy. I feel like you're good at that. That's really, you need to be a good balancer of those to be a good magician too, because you bring the best attributes of the male energy and the female energy order to create. And so the reason they're talking about all that manifesting, I don't know if you're working on something in particular. I feel like you might be. They're saying, hey, guess what? It's paying off. And here's the Knight of Pentacles. But, some payoff is on its way back to you. Here it comes.
Awesome.
Yep.
There you go, Amy. You just keep drinking. Yes.
That's right.
Okay, we got Linda Thompson, the final question of this evening, and she has two dogs, elderly ones. Ridley is 14 and Macy is 13. Ridley is male, Macy female.
Okay. Ridley.
Thanks for waiting, Linda.
They're happy dogs. I don't feel them wanting for much of anything. I feel like they pretty much got everything a little dog could want. They also like each other quite a bit. Like they're like a team, a little pair. And they like each other. They also feel like they balance each other a little bit. You have other people in the house? I think so, or something. But they act like they kind of spread their time between different members of the family, maybe. They have their little jobs they do, but they balance each other out. They feel pretty good. I know they're getting up there, but I'm not feeling like, oh no, we're rushing to the other side or anything. I don't feel that. They're not like approaching the Rainbow Bridge as far as I can tell. I don't even feel like it's in their head, really. They're like, how dare you? No, I'm just kidding. They're pretty happy. I'm going to say they feel like they don't really want for much. They feel really connected to you. They like for you to be happy. They know when you're not. They like to try to help you raise your mood, raise your energy. If you're not feeling good, they will be right there. They both do it. I feel like Macy maybe a little more. But they're very connected to you. I love this card. Empathy. I see you and I hear you. They're really aware Yeah, okay, your husband, and then sometimes there's kids that are. Yeah, that's what I was feeling like. They're aware of more people than just you, but they're really in tune. Like they think they have you memorized. They know what you think, how you feel when you're up, when you're down, and they're really aware of that. So they're healers.
Yeah, I've got the rooster and the sunflower. That's all about communication. So yes, they're connected to you, but they've also got their own way of communicating with each other, and they have the ability to be independent of you, not just reliant on their human in the house, but also they have a sense of independence and know when to separate from each other and give each other space. And here comes that shiny ray of hope again.
Yeah.
Everything's hunky-dory. They are happy where they are. And I agree with you. There's nobody trying to cross over to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
They're staying close. They're still going to be with you. They're healthy.
Why do I sense, Linda, that they're big dogs, that they are like labs or golden retrievers or
I'm getting big dogs too.
You are? Because the reason is I get ball obsessed. One of them is ball obsessed, and that could be the male.
Even still.
Even still, yeah. I know that those big dogs, especially retrievers, love to chase. My lab was unbelievable. Would never put a ball down. Yeah. Even when she couldn't hardly walk, she would.
Frisbee.
Yeah.
So, mine were the Frisbee guys.
She's a ball.
She's a ball lover.
Alaska goes, don't like balls, never did, don't want them. She loves them. Yeah. Anyway. So
it just doesn't matter. It's the individual dog then. It isn't always the big dog. Okay.
Right.
Not big poodles. Does one of them like to play ball and catch? I don't know. Anyway, that's what I got. The other thing I got is what mine do. And I don't know if yours do this at all, but mine sing in harmony. They will all start to sing with their different little voices. And I've actually got them now going, ooh, doing that. So I don't know if your poodle does that or not, but that's probably why they aren't, your dogs aren't big. They're poodles. That's why Mark and Diana are getting that they're not ready to go yet, because it's the big dogs that tend to go.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, stuffed toys. Okay. All right.
Well, and yeah, my 14-year-old dog, Cockapoo Gloria, they started playing retrieve. She started bringing me her toys. Her favorite thing is lamb chop. And so she's bringing me all the lamb chops, and I'm throwing them into the kitchen for her to go get them and bring them back. And like you're saying, she talks. I love you outside, and a few other words that you can understand when she's howling. And she's teaching Grizzly to talk. Now, Grizzly, he got the name because he growls like a bear, but he's 10 pounds of holy shit, you know?
So Linda said her male dog makes that noise. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, at least, so one of them likes the toys, maybe, and the other one likes the noise. Toys and the noise.
And they're both very filled with gratitude.
There you go.
They love being with you. Yeah.
I don't really want for anything. I just feel like the very happy dogs.
Right?
With each other, with the family. They're just very happy.
Yep. And they're best friends, she says. That's awesome.
Sure.
I can feel that. Yeah, they wanted to say we like each other too.
Yeah.
And so there.
Big personalities.
That's true.
They are big personalities, and if you got a standard poodle, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Probably smaller poodles.
Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for sharing time with Diana and Mark and I today.
Thank you.
I hope everybody has a beautiful afternoon. God blessings to all of the moderators, the new subscribers, and everybody. As you're talking, my lab is staring at her ball, Karen says. Well, I tell you what, Karen, your dog and your mom are all tuned into us today. So there you go.
That's right. There you go.
Is somebody talking about balls? Because I have one right here.
That's right. That's right. All right. Thank you. Hi, Leah. Thanks for being
Thank you,
here.
Harley.
Thanks, everybody.
Everybody
Much
in
love
the
to you
chat,
all.
thank you so much.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Love ya.
Till next time. Bye-bye.